Welcome back. A massive manhunt underway in Miami for a serial rapist. Police have linked the suspect to 6 rapes in all. 3 of the victims are schoolgirls. Cops describe the suspect as a dark-skinned Hispanic man in his late 30s or early 40s. He's 5'8" and has a goatee or a mustache. John Timoney is Miami's chief of police, and Pat Brown is a criminal profiler. Welcome, both of you.
Thanks.
Mr. Timoney, can you tell us, what do you know about the case at this point? What's going on with the investigation?
Well, we have a task force put together between Miami Police Department and other police departments from the surrounding area. We have well over 100 investigators combing the area. We're looking for assistance from the public. We have, as you said, matched up the DNA on 6 cases, and we are convinced that we issued some more evidence today. A certain amount of jewelry, that he wore a particular shirt that was of a distinct nature, that we think when people see those 2 items.
So you have a shirt and a piece of jewelry?
2 or 3 pieces of jewelry where we've taken a picture based on identification from one of the young victims, who is a very reliable witness for a young kid. We've now put that out today. Hopefully, I can guarantee you somebody in that neighborhood either knows or suspects that they know this guy, and what we need to do is have people call, because if you look at the history of a lot of these serial rapists or serial killers, when they get arrested, we often find when we go back and we interview friends and family, people say, you know, I suspected all along, and I thought it was him, but I was afraid of calling. Right. And so we need people to not be afraid to call. And if there are concerns regarding his resident alien status, people shouldn't worry about that. We're not going to contact federal authorities or the INS. We just need information, and we guarantee anonymity.
Okay. Pat, you know, this guy, I don't know whether or not to say if he's dumb or not. He's leaving DNA evidence all around, but yet he's been able to get away with 6 rapes. What do you make of his profile?
Well, I wouldn't say he's brilliant, that's for sure. He's allowing himself to be seen, his face. He's allowing his voice to be heard. He's doing it during hours where people can see him with the daylight. So he's not the brightest camper. And because his rapes aren't so far in distance, then he's probably a fairly local guy who's hanging in that area. And the police are doing a great thing in this case. They really are going out there and doing what they need to do, which is canvass, 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 and ask the citizens, who do you know committed this crime? That's how you catch serial rapists.
Chief, what's your response to some of the allegations people have made about the lab, the DNA tests and the lab?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the very first known reported rape was back a year ago in September, that for some reason or other that's under investigation was not delivered to the lab. A second rape in December was delivered right away. And so had the one in September been delivered, we would have known early on that there was in fact a serial rapist. That doesn't mean, however, that automatically would have prevented the 3 young ladies, 3 young girls from being raped, because once the first one happened about a month ago, the 11-year-old, we quickly got out a sketch of this guy with a good description, and we had additional resources and police officers and investigators in the area. Mm-hmm. This guy, you know, he's pretty sharp as far as how he pulls his deeds. He enters the homes from a location that's not on the street, usually a side alley or a back porch, using the ruse that he's either trying to rent an apartment or asking for a glass of water. He's been described as being very nice, if you will, which is not unlike most serial rapists that are not often brutal. They're kind of charming in a way.
Right. Well, it's probably part of his tactic. Well, I thank you so much, Miami's Chief of Police, John Timoney, and also Pat Brown, criminal profiler. We hope that you all get this person very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.